Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Tracy's Art and Craft. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. It's absolute madness here, but we're getting through. So today we have some more of the design team project to do. I'm just going to go through a little bit of the papers. I've got them upside down. I'm just going to go through them a little bit. I do have them all a bit mixed up, so you may see doubles and things like that. They got a bit mixed up while I was working on the project. So the project is here. You'll see in my last video, and I'll connect that somewhere around here. Someone's probably up in that corner over there. I'll connect that somehow. You'll see in the last video that I had made this, and we did a little bit of filling it and decorating it up. I had done this off camera because I was stitching most of it. But today we're going to add a few more pockets and a few more decorating pieces and just see where we get really and call that a day. I haven't really planned anything very much because things are a little bit hectic here, but I am doing my best, I promise. So here are G's beautiful Easter papers. She does currently have a sale on this. This is for my Easter holidays, for me to collect my memories. I do use junk journals in a form of like a mini scrapbook. These are absolutely gorgeous. This is what my daughter calls a distinguished Peter Rabbit. A very grown up Peter Rabbit. Yeah, my kids absolutely love Peter Rabbit. And this is turning out absolutely beautiful. I decided to make this for a gift for myself. This is one of the ones that I use as a backing paper as well. So yeah, we have the chicks on the other side. Do I have these the wrong way around? Are these all backing papers that I'm showing? No. No, just some of them. Yep, so we may see some doubles as we go through, and I do apologise for that. I absolutely love this page. Anybody that knows me knows I love bunnies. Anything with bunnies, I just absolutely adore. So there we go. How gorgeous is this? Just so gorgeous. This has made some beautiful, beautiful pages in my small journal. So if you did want to make a small journal like I have, sometimes things may get cut off. You do have to be careful when doing it. I didn't be careful because I knew I'd be filling it and covering up those pages that just didn't turn out right. But you know, it is doable. Definitely is doable. And you get so many in this kit. It's massive. I did print this off 3 times. I didn't need to print it off 3 times at all. But I do like to have extra papers because I like to make ephemera from the paper. So I think we're at the beginning again. Because we've got the chicks. Are we at the beginning again? And we've got more chicks. Yes, we're at the beginning again. So there we go. They are absolutely adorable. And of course we've got 2 sets of backing paper. So I'll show you that one. The other one that I've used for backing is this. Oh, I can't find it now, can I? How typical. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs, sorry. Is this one. So that's the other one. Because it's very quite pale, so you can write over all of that. So there we go. There's our papers and our ephemera and all of that good stuff. Let's get on to our folio. So I've made a really mini, what I call a traveller's journal folio. I've got these on the end. They're super cute. I took one of the bunnies from the kit and stuck it onto a capuchin. I can never say that word. You know. You know, if you know, you know. And so inside here, I have tied in my journal. And I have all the ephemera pieces that I've sewn that still have the extra home to go into. And I just stitched on these ribbons. If you haven't seen the last video, I just stitched on those ribbons onto the folio to hold the journal in place. First thing I want to do today is work on this folio a bit. To be honest with you, I want to get some pockets in place. Because when I use these, I use them for when I go on holiday and things like that with my children. I don't always write in the journal straight away. I need areas where I can put some of the bits that I get. So here, for instance, I have a pocket I can pop in receipts, tickets, things like that. I do like to have some small pockets as well. I'm probably going to leave this side clear because it's very narrow. I'm probably going to pop in some pockets here and here. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab myself some of my pieces of ephemera. Sorry, pieces of pages. Oh, my days. Seriously, I'm like this today. I'm really having one of those types of days. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is cut off some of this border so I can see what it is I want to use. And I'm literally just rolling with it. I don't, like I said, I haven't got any plans in place because I've been so busy at home. And the reason I sound rushed today is because I know everyone's going to be back in that door in just a second and I'm going to run out of time to get anything done. Now, you see, I'm thinking about if I cut that chick off there, I could probably make a pocket here. Okay, everybody, think straight thoughts. Think straight thoughts. Okay. Not exactly straight, we can straighten that, that's good. I think I hear someone come through the door. See what I mean? Everything is just, yeah, up in arms. I'm quite stressed as well just recently. Not exactly sure why. I don't have anything in particular being a problem. I just am stressed and yeah. We all have those moments, though, don't we, in life? It's just one of those things. You just have to roll with it. I think that's super cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1-inch, yes, I believe it's my 1-inch punch. And I'm just going to do a little tiny thumb hole. I could have made it so that I had like the flaps and things, but no, we're not bothering with that right now. Do I want to round the corners? I think I'll leave it. I think I'll do it just as it is. And then what I'm going to do is, once I have done that, I'm going to decorate it up once it's down. And there we go. Ooh, shaky, mega shaky at the moment. Now I think what I'm going to do is take some of those little fussy cut images that I saw on there. Where are you, fussy cuts? Here we go. Let's grab one of these. I really like this one. I always fussy cut with big scissors. I find it easier. Not everybody does though. Some people prefer smaller scissors, so it's just a case of using what you have and what you prefer to use. Sometimes you have to test a few things. So these scissors are really good. Where did I get them from? I'm trying to think where I got them from. I saw them somewhere. They were a set of 2. Cannot remember where I got them from. They were a set of 2 anyway, and I was out shopping and I saw them, and they are supposed to be proper strong ones for crafting, and they are very good. But before that, I used some. If you're in the UK, you go into Asda. In there they have a sewing section, and if you go to the sewing section they have grey and purple ones. They are absolutely brilliant, and I do sharpen up all my scissors. I think that's cute. Let's get some fabric. Sorry, my fabric pot is down beneath me under the desk. I've had a bit of a tidy up and a sort out around here. I thought if I can't get on with doing what it is I want to do, then I can at least sort out my area. I like to always do my fabric piece a little bit bigger than is necessary. I scrunch it up to rough it up because it's like a cheesecloth, like a muslin. You know, all the fibres are quite loose, so you can move them about. Pop down some 3-in-1 and then I just scrunch it on there. And it just gives a little bit of dimension. Of course, once you stick something on, you can't see it. I should probably ink around this, shouldn't I? Haven't done any inking, haven't done absolutely anything. Oh, so the ink I'm using, I always forget to tell people what I'm using, what I'm doing, is Memento. It's called Rich Cocoa. You can't see it because I always put my dauber on top. But it's Memento Rich Cocoa. It's a lovely, nice dark brown colour. There we go. I'm just going to pop that on like that. And then I have with me some words of G's. These words are from her flower journaling card kit. What shall we put? Let's put thankful. So I'm trying to control my shaking by so I find if I just touch the scissors, I can control the shaking. It helps quite a lot of people, I've heard. As you can see, I can't do anything with my hands at the moment. My brain pressure is up. So my condition is I have a rare brain condition and it affects the cerebral fluid, and currently the pressure is up, and so yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place. Probably why I'm so stressful as well, because everything is a little bit disorganised. Oh, I think that's so cute, so cute. I want a little bit of bling on there, why not? Cheer up your day with a bit of bling, that's what I say. So let's have a little look, what do I have to hand at the moment? I've got some of these really pretty flowers here. I found these in the range. As you can see, I've got other gems sticking to them and things. But I think the colours will really go lovely. I might pop on a couple of these. I always use my 3-in-1 to glue them down. One, sometimes they leave their sticky on the plastic, which that one did. And two, their sticky never stays stuck for very long either, so I always use my 3-in-1 for these. Or Fabri-Tac, or there's another word for it, I've forgotten. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to put one of my flowers on yet. We'll leave that aside. Yep, I can definitely hear that someone's come home. Wonderful. So now I'm going to go through my papers again. Let's have a little look at the journaling cards, because they're a little bit smaller. I'm just going to use this one. Oh, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all surviving the Easter holidays if your children are off school, or I don't think the US spring break matches up to our Easter holidays. I'm not 100% sure. But I know here in the UK all our children are off and the fun is happening, you know. So I'm planning on taking my children out tomorrow. We are going to be doing a trip to London as well at some point. My youngest boy is obsessed with things to do with crime and punishment. So he wants to go see the London Dungeons. And my daughter is a princess. She wants to see the palace. Just little things we've just never gotten around to doing, really. We don't think to do them. Because we live here in the UK, they're just places that are just there, you know. You kind of don't think to go and visit them. Oh, I can hear movement. Everyone's trying to be quiet right now, I think, for me. Bless them. So I'm just going to stick this one down as well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually, you know, getting some time to actually do some things. I'm struggling to even study. I haven't really got the time to study either. So, you know, it's in all aspects at the moment. I'm struggling to keep up with everything. Because, I mean, if anyone's had children, has children, or just knows people with children, you'll know, you know, the snacks are ever flowing and the needs are ever present. So yeah, this one I'm going to have this side. And then once I've got these down, we'll decorate these up as well. I do love this kit. It's absolutely divine. I've had so much fun with it. I mean, you wouldn't have to use it just for Easter either. It's just got such a spring, you know, feel to it. So of course you've got all the lambing and everything else. So, you know, if you just cut out all the bits with Easter on and all the bits of the eggs on, you could use all of this as like a spring type kit. So do bear in mind when you buy kits, you don't have to use the whole of the kits. Like you see now, I've used a little bit of the flower journaling cards. Yeah, you don't have to use the whole kit. For every piece, you know, I do mix them up a lot usually. So let's have a look. What can we do? Now I've got some of these that I've been wanting to decorate something up with. So let's cut out. Here's the idea I've got. If I cut out this flower pot, sorry, I'm going a little slow because I'm trying to stop shaking, but it's being a bit impossible today. So if we use the flower pot and we use the flowers and a couple of the leaves, I could do like a little bit of a decorative blooming sort of pot over here is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to use all three of these flowers here. As well as a couple of the leaves. I'm just going to cut these out and I will be right back so you haven't got to watch me. Hey there, I'm back. So sorry, I just had to let my dog in as well. He was having a moment. So there we go. So what I plan to do is have some sort of coming outwards. Like so. One in the back there. And then a few leaves here and there. That's kind of the plan. Maybe a leaf there. Maybe a leaf just behind there. There we go. Yeah, I like that. So let's start sticking some of this down. So what I do is I just stick little blobs down to start with. And then when I've finished, I go back and I stick everything down properly. And that's just so that I can layer up if I need to. And this is how I do most of my collage as well. So if I want to, I have the ability to put things behind each other and whatnot. So as you can see, I'm just popping a little blob just in the centre. Now this one, I know I can stick this part down. There we go. There we go. Oh, it looks so cute. So then, yeah, what I do is after that, I just come by and I just stick bits and pieces down. There we go. This last one. And there we are. So that is the folio part done. It leaves me with 3 little pockets here as well as this larger pocket just here, allowing me to pop things in before I go and put them into my journal. Now my journal did still need a lot of finishing off. So let's just pop all of this aside and have a little look at that. And I'm just going to check on this time, make sure you're not going to get cut off. There we go. Stop and start you again, just so that you don't get cut off halfway through me talking. So far this has turned out really, really lovely. I don't need much more in here. I have a few little decorative pieces. I have lots of tucks with my tags in. And see, I need a lot of plain pages. I do a lot of writing. So what I think I will do next it's hard to tell what to do next because I kind of like how it is already. So I do have a couple more pieces to fit in. We've got a couple of these small little clusters. And I'm wondering if, yeah, I really like that one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this part of the lace down so it doesn't lift with the cluster on top. And then I'm going to stick the cluster on top of that. I really like that. It looks a little bit like a button. So yeah. I saved this for this. So I saved this cluster. And I saved it for this Happy Easter. Oh, I have thought of one thing I did want to do. I did want to make a few paper clips to go with this. So maybe we can make some paper clips together. Because I want some paper clips to clip in anything extra that I may not want actually stuck down, but instead clipped in. So we can make a couple of those as well. There we are. So that is ready to go in somewhere. Oops. I'm going to put this in as a tuck. So I'm going to glue the sides really well, but this won't be glued, and that will mean that I am able to stick something in there just in case I want to when I come to it, because chances are I will. I know how I use my journal, so this is super, super cute. I'm just thinking what I want to do with this part here. I'm not sure if I want to leave it. Oh, we've got some empty areas here. We can pop a couple of these in. Oh, bless me, sorry. So I think I'll pop this one on here just to decorate up this little area and have it used. Just 1 second. Someone has just come through the door. 1 second. Yep, that was everyone coming the door. Everything is oozing. I'm having a moment. So, let me just get rid of that. There we go. Just put it on some paper. Yes, I think that is pretty much done, honestly. Looking at how I'll use it. Yeah, I think that is pretty much done. I really, really like it. I really love how it turns out. Paper clips, that's what we were going to make, wasn't it? I'll pop this in this one, I think. There we go. Let's get this out of the way and we'll start making a few paper clips using bits and pieces from this kit. So the first thing I'm going to use is some of this backing paper. Let's just pop that out of the way, we'll use that in a minute. So what I like to do is I like to take strips of the paper. How big strips am I going to take? Let me get rid of this edge quickly and then I can tell you what size. I think it's going to probably be about 2 inch, 2 to 2.5 inch. And these are really easy way to make paper clips, and it's just one of my favourites. So yeah, it's going to be 2 inches. So I'm going to take a 2 inch strip, just so you know roughly the size. I'm going to take off the edge of one of these strips, just like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the paper in on itself to fit a paper clip. So I am going to use one of my smaller paper clips. These paper clips are 1 1/8 inch. Not very big at all, you know, just really small paper clips. So I'm going to fold this in on itself and pop my paper clip on like so. And then I'm going to take the piece of paper, fold it back around itself like so, and cut it along this edge here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue all of this side, and then take that paper and wrap it round. And what that's going to create is, let me get a piece of paper here for my scrap pile. It's going to create a paper clip that just goes on like that. So the paper clip will be fully hidden and the piece of paper will just go around holding things to it, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense of all that. So I use 3-in-1 because I find it holds the paper clip still really well, but you can also use wet white glue. It does work. So you can use your tacky glue, your PVA, but all that does take quite a while to dry. But make sure you get your edges really well, and that paper clip really well, but otherwise everything else is just kind of a bit irrelevant really. And then we're going to squash that down. Let me just close this up so it doesn't ooze everywhere. There we go. So we're just going to squash that down. Getting rid of the excess glue. I'm currently using my hands because I can't find my wipes. I did have all my wipes out drying, and then I've come to use them and they've disappeared. So my children do use my craft area too, and obviously when it's school holidays it gets a little bit more disorganised. So if you squish it all down, you can kind of see the paper clip through there a little bit, depending on the thickness of your paper. But there we go, that is that done. And that just squeezes on. Let me do that, like so. That's a completely covered paper clip. I really like using them this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to decorate that up. I'm just going to find some of the little decorative pieces. I want some of those little eggs. Here they are. The eggs and the bunny heads are so cute. So on this one, I think I'm going to do the little bunny head. Let's just cut our bunny head out. Yeah, mega not prepared. I do apologise. There we are. And I'll put a little bit of my fabric behind it as well, in keeping with the design so far. Oh, doesn't want to tear. Nope, doesn't want to tear. Let me just cut it. I was hoping to tear it to make it look more rugged, but it doesn't want to do that. So there we go. Let's pop down some 3-in-1. I like to decorate both sides of the paper clip because it's seen on both pages. So yeah, I do tend to, I'm sorry if you can hear talking, my children, they're all in the kitchen now, which is right next to where I am. I do tend to, nope, I've lost my thread, I'm so sorry. It's because I can hear the children, I'm listening to what they're doing. You know, I've got my mum brain on at the moment. And there we go. Yep, that's it. I decorate both sides because both sides of my my paper clip show, because then on the other side of the page, you know, it shows. So I think on this one I'm going to add one of the, what did we have on this side? The little chicks. Yeah, I think I'll add bunnies to the other side, the little bunny egg. I have currently been fussy cutting, and I didn't realise how many fussy cut pieces I had printed off that I wanted to use, and then I sorted out all my drawers and I pulled out all the pieces of paper that I haven't yet fussy cut, and it turns out I'll probably be fussy cutting now for the next year. So there we go. So this side I'm going to leave quite plain, just with the little egg on there. There we go. I like these to be quite flat, so I don't like to add too much to them. But there we are. And I'll just show you what that looks like inside the actual journal, I think. So you can see what I mean when I say that I paper clip things in. So if I take, for instance, let's take this one. And we go to a plain page like this. I'll take the paper clip. Oh, there we go. Come on, there we go. And I'll just clip it in like so. But then on the other side, I have this piece here, which will allow me to paper clip in something else as well. And both look equally as decorative. So there we go. I will go away and make a few more of them for my journal. But, you know, life calls. I've got to get back to it. So the kit for this Easter kit, sorry, is down in the description box below. So is G's website. The Facebook page where you can find her Friday freebies is also linked down there. She does have, at the moment, I think it's 30% off this kit. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think it's 30% off of this kit at the moment. Yeah, and that's all down in the description box, along with my store, all of my socials. I do have a newsletter as well, so you can sign up to that, and all that good stuff is all down in the description box. And I will see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.